Thank you once again for participating in the self-introductions. They are very important to me. I just listened to all 14 of them back to back within the last hour, and I enjoy them the second time around. I was listening last night and this morning and then right now, and it just brings me great pleasure. I am so impressed by your willingness to share, about your kindness to others, and how much it means to have real human beings and not just names in a page. So bringing this class to life is what it is all about. It's really a connection that happens vis-a-vis video, but it happens because of your energy. And energy and emotions are contagious, and they go together. So when I start smiling, it means that you're doing a great job, and you're doing a great job. On our list of students who have participated, I have that right here on my whiteboard. I'll show you. I know this is pretty geeky, but this is what I do. I write down the names of everyone so I can get a visual, because that's how I learn you and who you are and how I connect. But on my whiteboard, I have Megan, Molly, Eldon, Neil, Isabel, Tom, James, Macy, Christine, Patrick, Andres, Taylor, Victor, and Cassidy. We have 2 more students who are right now planning on being part of our group. They're working on their technology, but they'll be with us this week for sure. This week coming, week 2, we started it today, we have again 2 discussion boards. One of them by Susan Cain called The Power of Introverts. The other one is 7 tips of overcoming the fear of public speaking, both germane to what we're doing right now. But why I start off with the power of introverts is to let you know that I appreciate that this class is open to everybody. And some of you are going to be quieter speakers, you're going to be much more detail oriented, and you're not going to be razzmatazz, you don't have a theater background, and you're not going to fake it. I want you to be who you are, because this class is to give you practice in your own oral communication skills so you can build the muscle and have confidence. We are immersed in each other's public speaking contributions all semester long, and listening to speech after speech after speech after speech after speech really does give you a sense of your own purpose, in the sense that after you listen for a while, you feel like, hey, I can do that. I can do this, and not only that, let me explore a little bit more. Maybe there's something that you want to do that you were a little bit hesitant to do, like take your video outside, or maybe have an audience instead of just speaking just right to the camera. You can do those things. I don't know if we're going to have anybody in our class taking their video outside, but I am recommending it. James mentioned on his self-introduction that he likes kayaking, and then I said to him, take your video camera out kayaking. Victor's going on vacation, so I said, take your camera on vacation too, and maybe show us some of the highlights, still protecting the privacy of others around you. But there's a lot of creative things you can do. So the more you watch others do it, I think the more you get inspired and start to think of other things you can do. Now, if you want to sit where you were sitting for the self-introduction and stay in that one room, that's a safe room for you, you do that. You do not have to move around. And you don't have to have an audience, not ever. But every so often, some of the students have said, if I take my camera to work, could I do a presentation in front of my coworkers so they'll help me with the feedback, etc.? It'll feel more natural. Absolutely, yes. I've had many students do that, especially those that work with teams. For example, my firefighters, they'll bring in their camera into the fire station, set it up, and they'll be doing maybe a 4 to 6 minute tutorial on some safety feature, or talk about something that's happening in the fire station, and they have the feedback from their real-time group, and just tape the whole thing. Just make sure that your audience, especially if they're going to be on camera, knows where this is going, that this is for a class. So enjoy this week's discussion boards. I particularly like the power of introverts, so that you realize that we're not all the same. I am an introvert extrovert. I go between both, And I know that seems weird because you think I'm just an extrovert, but not always. I get my energy from others, but I also need time for myself to replenish. So glad you're here. I really am. I know I say that a lot, but I mean it a lot. And I will see you in not this week coming, but the week next week for your In the News. But for right now, I say ciao, Bella, and thank you so much.